Today we're going to be looking at how to round to the nearest hundreds. And as we can see on the right hand side here, there's a couple steps that we need to follow in order to do this. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right in. And in question number 1, we're being asked to round 364 to the nearest hundreds. And as we can see on the right hand side here, our first step is going to be to find the place value that we're looking to round. And since we're looking to round by the hundreds, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and underline the 3 here because the 3 is in the hundreds place. So our next step is going to be to go ahead and look at the number to the right of the number that we're looking to round. And here it's the 6 in the tens place. And the reason why we have to look at the number to the right of the number we're rounding is because that number that we're looking at is going to tell us whether or not we're rounding up or down. If the number is between 0 and 4, we're going to leave the number alone or round down. And if the number is between 5 and 9, we're going to add one digit to the place that we're rounding or rounding up. So here in 364, the number that's to the right of the place value we're looking at is a 6. So we're going to go ahead and add one digit to it because we're rounding up because this digit is between 5 and 9. So if we're rounding 364 to the nearest hundreds, we're going to have an answer of 400. So now looking at number 2 here, our first step is to go ahead and find the hundreds place value, which we can see here is a 9. So we're going to go ahead and underline it. The next step is to look at the digit to the right of the digit that we're looking to round. And we can see here that that's a 3. And we know that since the 3 lies between 0 and 4, we're going to leave the number alone or we're going to round down. So when we're rounding 930 to the nearest hundreds, we're going to round that answer down to 900. So in question number 3, we're being asked to round 84 to the nearest hundreds. And since there's no value in the hundreds place here, we're just going to put a line underneath here to represent that this is where the hundreds place would be, so that we know that we're going to be looking at the 8 here in the tens place in order to determine whether we're going to be rounding this number up or down. And since the 8 is between 5 and 9, we know that we're going to be rounding this number up, so we're going to be adding one digit to the place that we're rounding. So 84 rounds up to 100. So I hope this video has helped you to understand how to round numbers to the nearest hundred. Thanks again for watching, and please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button below. As always, enjoy today's math lesson.